This week's YKWD is brought to you by Bespoke Post and their new seasonal lineup of must-have box of awesome collection with amazing items like Terra knives, the multi-tool, the Scorch hot sauce. I love hot sauce. I love their hot sauce on my eggs in the morning. Yes, I can't have carbohydrates. I can't have chocolate. Well, you know what? Then I have hot sauce, the Scorch. It's amazing. The multi-tool, I use it all the time. I have it in my shed, not even in a drawer. I got it on top of my toolbox table in my shed. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code word YKWD at checkout. This week's YKWD is sponsored by BetterHelp. Start living a happier life today. As a listener of my podcast, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/dude. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude. What's going on? It's Robert Kelly here, and I want you to join my Patreon. I got this.
Why is Andrew Schultz sitting like a lesbian?
I got that.
Take a look.
This too.
Oh, what's in the box?
Dude. Oh, whoa. I've been waiting months for this. And check this out. Oh, no. All right, we have a special guest coming in. Your background, what is that?
Hold on a second. Somebody's teasing me. Hold on a second. That's not my fault. Okay, sorry.
This is on there.
I think we definitely empowered trolls. We gave trolls a template for how to nail each other.
And this.
Less titty challenge.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Did you break your bed? It don't matter. I think that's it. Nope. You get this too. Dude.
It's always been fun to be friends with you doing stand-up comedy all these years.
So hit the button, click it, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You'll thank me later.
Patreon.com with Robert Kelly. I talked to Uncle June and Johnny Sheck the other day. It's good for business.
I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home or maybe downsizing or, just having an office, go tiny. And go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started a social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the You Know What Dude podcast. I'm back in studio, not on fucking Corona Zoom, even though last week's episode with Paul Verzi was pretty fantastic. Made me just want to stay home and fuck the city. But I'm not going to do that. I came in, and I'm in the city, and I'm in the studio with new Nikki. She's wearing some weird yoga pants. I don't know if she has regular jeans. I don't know what her outfits are. I think she's a gymnast. She teaches gymnastics during the day to Puerto Ricans and Jewish kids in the Upper East West Side. And we got, of course, Joe's here. And what else we got? Please make sure you subscribe and hit that button. I know. Oh, is it such a big fucking deal? No. Just hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor. You're watching this for fucking Zanata. But if you want to watch the unedited version with the extra fucking couple minutes that we put up on Patreon, the one that YouTube won't let us put up or they'll fucking douche us, patreon.com/Robet Kelly. Again, that's patreon.com/Robet Kelly. The price of an almond latte and a breve latte, you can have shitloads of content every goddamn week for a month. There you go. Go there and comicwearables.com. Go there and get some gear and use code word Ladybugs. Get 20% off. I'm so excited because you've never been on my show.
Never. I'm excited.
I mean, this is the best when I have somebody who's never been on,
Yeah.
who I've known. We've done one show together.
We did.
But we're side friends. And Nicole, introduce our guest.
We have Steve Rannazzisi here.
From?
The League, stand-up, everything.
Yes.
LA and New York, all over the place.
Yeah, dude. We've known each other
By
for
the way,
a
do you
while.
remember that show that we did?
Vegas.
Yeah, we did. Playboy comedy show, which was so much fucking fun, that thing.
Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
I didn't think. Oh, no. This is a good one for you.
Oh, really?
I've done Vegas so many times, and I didn't think you were going to be good.
Oh, really?
I didn't think you were going to be good, dude. I really did, and I was like, all right, fucking, I don't know, Court.
Court hooked it up.
Yeah, Court was like, all right, I'm going to have him go up. I'm like, fuck. All right, listen. I don't want him going up there for 45 fucking minutes. How much time? He's like, no, dude, he's going to do a half hour or whatever the fuck you did. And you went up and you fucking murdered. And I was like, oh, shit. My brain was in another position, and then you were killing it. So I had to step outside and recalibrate. Oh, this guy's actually fucking funny. I thought you were going to be some...
Yeah, LA comedian, probably.
I don't know, an actor.
I mean, yeah, actor.
I never...
Yes. I get that.
I was naive.
Yes.
And then you went
I
up.
know exactly what you thought you were getting.
Dude, you did. You went up, and you were fucking great, and they were loving you, and I was like, fuck!
Yeah, I know. When you think you're going to get a fucking walk in the park, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh, shit, we gotta go to work.
I thought I was going to
Vegas.
dig myself out of a hole.
Yeah, no.
Because I've done that at that club.
Yeah.
I love Court.
Court was very good to me during those days. It was like he had that. It was almost weekly. I think he had to do it. So I was going out there like 3 or 4 times a year, and just middling and that having fun for the weekend. So I was comfortable there in whatever that room was. It's not easy to
the
do
Palms.
fucking big. Yeah,
it was in the Palms. It was usually in the showcase room.
Yeah, where the piano
and
was.
They had us in a ballroom down the hall. But usually when I was there, though, I'm going to be honest. I love Court. And that other dude, I forget the other guy. They were
Paul Hughes.
Paul Hughes.
Yeah.
Nice to me, but they would go up and do so much time, and they would have Playboy people, and they'd have some comic, and it was a nightmare for me.
Yeah, and by the time you got up there, it was like,
You had to just step on there. You had to fucking just
because to begin with, nobody pays attention there. I mean, I find Miami and Vegas, it's like unless you're shining something in their face, they know in their mind there's something going on that we're missing out. There's something better that we could be doing. All the money we could be doing, spending, and it sucks because you have to like fucking yell at them to get their attention.
Yeah, it's changing though because
I haven't been there in a long time or performed there in a while.
They're actually doing real comedy shows there for so long. And here's another thing. They got a comedy community.
Yeah.
They actually have comics in Las Vegas who are funny.
Yeah.
So, when I was doing that, there was no comedy scene in Vegas, really.
Yep.
You had Beecher's Madhouse, which was a fucking nightmare, but awesome if you could do well, right?
Yeah.
And if you love blowjobs. And meeting famous people. And then they had the Palms.
The Palms. And that's why I was like, and before the Palms, it was like either you could sell 1,200 tickets and do like the Mirage.
Right.
Or you did, I used
the
to
Riv.
The Riv.
Yeah.
And you were there for 14 shows, 7 days. I mean, that room Talk about like they didn't even give a fuck who you were, what if you were funny. At 8:30, that light went on, the music started. You better walk to that stage. And at like whatever time, not 9:01. I mean, if it was didn't matter. Rogan was in the middle of a fucking tiger bit. The lights come on, the fucking music happens. Everyone's out the door. Get back to the tables.
Vegas back in the original days, they were still running it. The show ends at this time. Get the fuck
Get
off.
out, dude.
We want them back in that room gambling.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about this. Is
Your art or any of that shit.
This is to mind fuck them.
Yes.
And to think that they got something else for them, but they didn't. Go spend. You just spent $20 on this. It was a $60 ticket. We gave it to you for $20 or free. Now go spend $1,000.
Did you hear what we used to do at the Riv?
What?
The door guy at the Comedy Store, Harris Petey, had been doing the Riv for probably 20 years since what's his name was booking it, and so. He would find out the week before the drink ticket colors. You know, like they would give you those drink tickets, those coupons.
Yeah.
He would find out the color for the next week, go out and print out like all his own things, and then just sit there at the bar and print out tickets. So me and Ari, that's how we did it for years. We'd go there with our own drink tickets, so we didn't have to spend money on the fucking.
Well,
because
people don't understand. Now you get treated good in Vegas. Now
I'm sure
clubs.
Because the clubs now, that's what you're saying. Go back to your point. Like there's the Cellar now. There's the Last Factory. There's a couple comedy clubs that are doing like building something. I mean, I don't know if they're doing open mic. I'm sure they are at some point.
Yeah, no, they have Dirty at 12:30.
Yeah, so it's like you're getting a vibe, and you're training audience members. Like you're gonna have to sit there and listen and pay attention for a little bit.
Yeah, no, they're used to seeing good comics locally.
Yeah,
which is good. But yeah, the Riv, people don't understand. You are treated like an employee. When you're a comedian, you're the motherfucker.
Yeah.
When you're at the Riv, dude, or any of those, Harris,
you ate at the where the dealers eat. I've never been so depressed. Like that was like people talk about like, is the road tough now? I'm like, no, dude. I ate at the Riv in the cafeteria with the tube TVs when like nobody had tube TVs. Yeah. You had to bring the tray out. They slopped it on.
You got a card.
Yes.
You scanned and you went downstairs and you sat with two Asian blackjack dealers eating fucking like chicken pot pie at 3:30 in the morning with chocolate milk.
Taking their teeth out. Dude, and you were allowed to eat the buffet from like midnight to 6 a.m. That was like when they would let you go into like the normal people area.
Ah, dude, it was...
Yeah, it was horrible.
And Keith is downstairs, Keith Robinson.
Yeah.
And the first time I did it with him, he was at the Harris at the Improv. That was 2 weeks. You had to do 2 weeks, 16 shows a week.
I never drove so fast back to LA than I did that. The second show on Good Night, Thank You, and I was at that fake Prim Nevada by the time the headliner got off. I was fucking out of there.
Dude, it was devastating. I've never seen Keith Robinson more defeated and broken than when I showed up his second week in Vegas. He was there for his second week, and he was just like, yo, he was like looking into his hands.
Oh, God.
Like in my room, just like, yeah, man, I don't know if I can do it. Like trying to get his blood back into. He was dying.
Yeah,
it was bad. It was fucking bad. And the time there was no accolade. There was no. You had to sell Riviera merch.
Yeah, you had to go outside and like
Yeah, before you had merch. Nobody had merch.
Yeah.
You couldn't afford to go to a company and have shit shipped to you.
No, that was it. I was selling shit for the Riviera.
Oh my God.
Only.
That was crazy. Yeah, it was bad. But now.
But then the Palms, then that was fun. That was like changed because it was just the weekend. It felt they treated you nicely. You kind of felt like
you were on the league then too, right?
No, when I first did that, when I was working with you,
done?
I was doing like no, it was way before that. It was like
did you not? You weren't on the league then.
No, so the league started in 2009. We did that in like 2007, 8.
You're fucking making me sad.
Yeah, I know.
What were you on though? I knew you were on something.
Punked maybe.
Yes,
that's my
you motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, that was 2003. I did that,
dude.
And then, which I know. I know.
Dude, Punked was the original Jackass, right? Or was Jackass?
No, Jackass. We were just talking about Jackass. No, Punked was before Jackass.
Right.
But Jackass was so much better than Punked and different than Punked. Dude,
Punk was good.
Punked when they had the right formula, it was good. Sometimes it was just like some of the shit we did was just like mean. And let me tell you, I love mean shit, but like with no like we punked A-Rod one time, right?
Yeah.
And it never came out, but like We had no, like, the plan was, like, I was a waiter. He was about to get traded from Boston.
Yeah.
To Boston from the Texas Rangers. Remember, it was like, it's a done
They were
deal.
about to, yeah.
He's going to the Red Sox. So I was going to play, I played a waiter that was, like, not psyched about him. I was from Boston, and I was like, I'm not psyched you're coming here. I'd rather have, Derek Jeter or anyone else. And that was the whole, like, they didn't give me, like, just be mean to him till he snaps. That was essentially like it wasn't like we're gonna take his furniture. Spit.
Is that towards the end of it? Or
yes, towards the end.
That's when they were just like lazy.
Yeah, they were just like, dude, we got someone out there. Just go fucking rile him up and see what he does. And of course he snapped.
What did he do?
Well, I pulled the Clubber Lang on him. I went over and brought the check to his wife and said, "Look, I understand he's a millionaire or whatever, but like, if you ever want to get with a winner, a real man, I'm something to be." And I put my phone number in the thing, and he fucking stood up. And dude, he came right at, as anyone would.
He's a big boy.
And I just started yelling. I'm like, "You're on punked. You're on punked." And
you
was like,
quit?
"No, dude, what's good? Take him around the car." I go, "No, bro, this is over. This guy is
You
fucking."
pulled the ripcord?
Yeah, I'm not dying for MTV's fucking Viacom 3.
How great would it be if the story though he beat the you got
Dude,
the shit
that was the next thing if I didn't say what I said.
Really? You couldn't have ran around the table?
Dude, I mean, he would have killed me.
Dude,
he would have killed me. Like it was a private party, only like his age. Like it was one of those things where he would have killed me, and they would have had like the show would have been them covering up the fact that he murdered me. You know what I'm saying? It was
Dude,
like
I
the
was
Wild
on Punk'd.
West.
You know that, right?
You did,
dude. I did a punked.
Who'd you do?
Dane.
Oh, really?
And he wouldn't let him air it.
That happened a couple times. Because that's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened, but like, was it just flat out mean? It might have been mean. Like some of them were just mean. And I liked a lot of like the Justin Timberlake one.
Yeah.
Like the first year, the Dax ones were really, really great because they were like scenarios and shit. They thought about like crazy shit.
It's a
not
good
just
show, man.
It was, but
The one with
Jackass, dude.
Justin Timberlake.
Dude, that's when when
that was a great one.
He's crying. Like that's when it.
Man, it was so fucking good.
Dude, then they would just try to jam as many as they could in there.
I really liked Punk, but yeah, they had us. They called me up. It was right at his peak. And right after Torgasm, and they called me up, and they went over it, and we came up with it was weird because I thought they would have something.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What do you think?" And I'm like,
"I know.
I don't know." And then we came up with this idea about a magician who was a thief, and he steals my watch, and they hired a real magician or whatever. I don't know, whatever. So we had to go out to eat, and I had to take him to this and Dane's eats like 5 things.
Yeah.
He eats like fucking, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Quiznos, and pizza. He's one of those famous motherfuckers that, those.
Yeah.
They only eat this.
Yep.
You want to go get some? No, I don't. I go to 5 places. And I was like, dude, let's go to this fucking trendy horse shit.
Yeah, restaurant.
Some bar. I don't drink.
Yep.
Some place. You got to get them over there. And I was like, guys, this fucking place, we'd never go there.
Yeah.
We do it at Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
That's one of the places he goes.
Yep.
And whatever, we did it there. And as we're walking, there's just some black dude in front of a storefront with a table. I was like, these dudes don't care about this show no more.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, man.
And he was like, yo, yo, yo. And I was like, I don't know. Well, I had to get him in. I told him that my wife was pregnant. And I felt bad because he was all excited because I had to, dude, I got to talk to you. I got to really.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, Dawn's pregnant. And he's like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And we were talking and he's like, all right, let's get the fuck out of it. Why are we here?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know. And it kind of was, then we walked by. I was, yo, can you? And we did this thing and he took my watch and the cops came.
Comes out with a table right there. I'm just going to do magic on the streets of LA outside this fucking restaurant.
Well, I wound up.
What the fuck?
He took my Breitling, right?
Yeah.
And I wound up calling the cops. The cops come and they arrest this guy, but they're about to I'm going to flip out. So then I think they arrest. I don't even know what bullshit happened. And then they were like, I felt bad too because Dane was about to, be silly.
He was?
He was about to be like, yo, man, that shit with yo, man.
Yeah.
You Bobby, chill out.
Yeah.
You got to stop, He was about to be, I love you, brother, that shit.
Yeah.
You got to stop, man. You can't go back to jail, dude. That weird shit. And he never did. And you need his release.
Yeah, that's what happened to A-Rod.
I would love to see it now because I wonder if it was actually funny.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
it might have not been.
they got to cut it together, and if he won't get the release, there's nothing to do. They got to rip the film up right there. That's what happened.
Oh, you have to rip it up.
You got to that's what. Yeah. A-Rod was worried that like the shit that he said was gonna get like someone's gonna edit it at Sports Center and then it's gonna blow his fucking deal to
This white motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever. You know, it's like no one fucking needs that. And my point, like you would never. They were the mean ones were good.
Yeah.
I mean, the mean ones were never as funny as the ones that just like people were like Justin Timberlake. That was just like,
But I don't understand. Like you're just a comedian, and who is this?
dude, that's Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was the best one.
yeah, because
The
and
taxes,
I
right?
did that. I did a great one. I did Tracy Morgan, and like he believed that his cars were being taken, and he believed like when you have someone like he was so fixated. We
when there was
towed his car.
that was a good one too.
Yes, because he was truly
Bring up
invested
Tracy
in that
Morgan.
one.
Yeah, bring up dude.
that one was like one that was my first one ever.
He was gonna hurt. He was going to jail.
Oh yeah, dude. He and his friends, like only one of his friends knew that this was going on. The other ones were like, "You're not taking shit to anywhere."
Man,
And I was like, "Whoa!" And I'm thinking, I'm on TV. Like, no one's gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they don't know. No one knows they're on TV. Like this shit can go fucking crazy right now. Someone can punch me in the face.
Yeah, you could get fucking beat
And
up.
what's gonna happen?
Here's the problem. The way I look at it too is one of these guys could just take out a fucking gun and shoot you.
Yeah.
Stab you.
Yes.
Not knowing this camera's around.
Exactly.
Because that was before cell phone cameras. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yes.
were around a little bit, but not
Yeah, but
crazy.
not like they are
Not
now.
now. So one dude could just beat the shit out of you, give you a nice stab, and you're like, dude, there's 19 cameras
For
just.
$575.
No.
That's what they were. That's what you got paid.
You got paid what?
You got paid per day you worked. Like if I did what was Craig Kilborn that night, I would have doubled my money. Let's just put it that way. You got whatever the basic rate for, a
Fucking
after a
Justin.
minimum day.
Did Justin hook you up at all?
Nobody. I mean, no,
Did
that
he
was
give you-
Ashton you're talking about.
Whatever the fuck is.
Yeah, they take you to like nice restaurants once in a while and stuff like that. But like,
Famous people suck.
I mean, it was like a thing where you just like, no one's ever put me on TV before, so fuck.
I
it. Here
get it.
go.
VH1 Talking Heads.
I know, that's-
we're exposing you
Exactly.
to a bunch of idiots.
Yes.
Fuck! I knew I was a piece of shit when I said no to them, and that next week, and who was on it? The makeup guy.
Yeah.
Who did my makeup?
Yep.
Was like,
'Cause he's
I
sassy,
think
yeah.
Christina Aguilera's crazy.
Yeah.
And
And,
it was-
by the way, they love him.
He was way better than me.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
He was way funnier
There
than
are
me.
people that could do it. Like, do you ever go on Chelsea? I never did Chelsea, but like I would watch people and they would just like nobody. It was constant talking. And I was like, I just want to go on there once and say nothing for the whole half hour.
Yeah.
I want to see if I could just say literally nothing.
Yeah.
Because people just fucking talk about the pop culture, that shit.
Yeah, no, I did
have an
Tough
image.
Crowd.
That's like Friends though.
Tough Crowd was fucking stressful though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You think
'cause-
Tough Crowd, like if you were good, like if Rogan called you tomorrow to do Rogan, would that be the same amount of nerves as like the way Tough Crowd was back then?
No, because I look, I like Rogan. I've known Rogan for a long time, and no, I can sit down and talk to Rogan.
Yeah,
because he's not them.
Yeah.
You understand? Patrice,
What were those?
listen,
guys?
Rogan doesn't bust balls.
Yeah.
Rogan will fucking talk to you and listen to you and joke with you and have fun with you.
Yeah.
But he's not going to go, dude, nice shirt, pussy.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I just walked downstairs and saw Rosebud's sweater,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Keith, I think, made fun of her. I think she's quitting comedy. I swear to God. I was like, you fucking mork from Orc. I mean, we were smashing her. I mean, smashing her husband. I mean,
Whoa, my
and Tough Crowd was tough because you're on there with Greg Giraldo,
Yeah.
who is a fucking zipper quick.
Yeah.
Norton and Patrice and Keith and Voss and of course Colin, and they're just so good at that, and it was stressful, man. It was like going on Opie and Anthony. Going on Opie and Anthony, I would actually pray to God.
That would seem more nervous. I would be.
I mean,
more nervous
legitimately.
because that's live, right? Because I mean, like,
Well,
Tough
that
Crowd,
was
like,
mean.
If you did a joke and it didn't go well, it bombed, whatever. Yeah, you get the laughs of that, whatever. But like, if it went really poorly and no one, like, they could probably cut it out.
Dude,
But, like, Opie and Anthony, if you just throw one out there,
Opie and Anthony wasn't being. They were just trying to attack you.
yeah,
As soon as you walked in,
yeah,
they were like, "Fucking shut up,
Yeah.
stupid."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even kidding you. I've prayed to God. I've got on my knees and said, "Please, please help me.
Yeah, get me out.
Because I was so afraid
Yeah, dude.
of going on with like Patrice and all those guys. And because you have to learn to take a hit. You know, that's what I say to people. If you can't take a hit, you shouldn't give a hit. If you can't take somebody fucking with you, you shouldn't fuck with people. And at that time, you know, it would hurt. It would hurt my feelings. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, dude, I've thrown clothes out because of them.
You changed your own style because of them?
Dude, I stopped.
Yeah.
Like,
You,
dude,
like,
man.
Rethought things, right?
Yeah, dude. Like Rosebud's never gonna wear that sweater here again.
What does it look like?
It's garbage. It's garbage. But you know, dude, it's fucking terrible. She looks like Mindy from Morgan. But it's, you know, I used to be scared of that shit. So going on those shows, they, you know, like going on Rogan, it looks like a fun time, you know.
Yeah.
Plus you get to pontificate. I think, but it's weird too because he goes from fucking, you know, the guy who cured AIDS.
Yeah, to
Ari.
Ari's balls with you know with the glasses on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the great thing about the show. But like, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like you can go off on a tangent and kind of think about things on Rogan, whereas like with those guys, I'm sure if you like had an idea and you floated it out there and it wasn't like they
wouldn't let you have an
fucking
idea.
idiot.
Oh, they don't put you over.
You moron. What would you think about that
Yeah,
for, you dummy?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, they wouldn't let you get over.
Yeah.
They'd let a stranger come in and get over. Like if you came on the show and you were on the league, they'd let you come in. They wouldn't fuck with you.
Yeah.
But if I was like, hey man, shut up, or if like Norton says something, if you fuck up a word, that was the worst.
Oh God.
If you fucked up a word, like what did you say?
Stumble
And then you.
I can't even get it out, dude.
Yeah, I mean it was
paralyzing fear though. But what does it prepare you for?
It was paralyzing. I mean, it prepares you
for.
It prepared me
something.
It prepared me. It did prepare me for social media.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm not that guy. Like, there's people that, like Luis Gomez, is emotionally disconnected from. He has no empathy, or he's not connected emotionally to these people.
Yeah,
he can say anything, and you can say anything back, and it doesn't
affect him at all.
It does not. I am connected. I've spent years in therapy to reconnect my emotions.
Yeah, you have humanity inside you now.
Which was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have done that.
Softer.
I shouldn't have had a kid. I should have never got married.
No.
And I would be way happier.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd just be on fucking Twitter going, oh, you fucking sissy. You know, yeah, I'm fat. Your mother's a cunt. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't care. You deflect, go right back at him. I know. I don't even engage, dude.
Yeah.
I have a Twitter account, but I haven't been on it in 3 years. I don't even look at it.
I do too. I don't really. I look at it once in a while. I post shit and not look.
Yeah.
You know, but like I remember like these type of things. I remember seeing you on that. I forgot that you were on that. I forgot that's what made you famous.
Ever,
because you were actually, like, we were doing at that time, we were here doing like Tough Crowd and Opie and Anthony, and you guys were out there fucking getting on TV.
Yeah.
And which I remember you on that. And then from that, you got on The League, right?
Well, I did a couple sitcoms that one of them went for like a year.
What was it?
It was called Big Day.
I love these things, though. This is what I love about, people don't understand that these shows, I did one called Adrenaline Run. Never made it. I've done a bunch of these little pilots that never made it.
You did the FX stuff. We kind of crossed paths for a couple years on the FX stuff when you were doing
Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Yeah. I think we had. Did you ever go to those bowling parties? Those fucking bowling parties, right? Did you ever do that? So we must have crossed.
Explain
yeah.
what it is.
So then like eventually I got on the League, and so FX was really not.
How did you book The League? What
it was I had auditioned for many times for this casting director, and so she was like, I have this fantasy. I just done Mall Cop, and she cast me in that, and she goes, I have this fantasy football show. It's an improvised show. I know you love football. I'll bring you in for your great improviser. I go, great. So I went in and I read. You didn't read. There was nothing to read. I just improvised with the creators.
No shit.
And they had me in mind for one role, and I left. And then they came back. They said, "Would you mind doing this other role?" And I read with the woman that played my wife on the show, and we just improvised like a quick thing. And then they were like, it was that quick. They were like, "We want you to do it."
Really?
Yeah, and I had this other kind of movie that I was up for. FX had nothing. Like everything I'd done up to that point was like, hey, they're going to send you to the studio to test. Then they're going to send you to the network.
Oh, it's the worst.
You had to roll yourself out in front of them and do the whole. And then you leave, and then one guy goes like this, and they judge you.
I had one guy at Sony I had to do that big roller,
Yeah.
go in front of the execs. And
Yep.
one guy at Sony, I didn't get the role of Bobby Kelly, Dane's best friend.
What happened? Someone else got the fucking role?
He said, dude, he said, you know the nerd from Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
He got it.
Oh, my God.
They said, Dan, what is it, because he's bald? And he was like, we like hair at Sony.
Oh, boy.
It was because I was bald.
Yeah, dude.
I was bald. They like hair. The guy
Yeah.
just
That's how it
liked
is.
hair.
That's how it is.
I didn't book me.
Yep.
I mean, literally, the shit that was in the script, I've said.
Yep. And you didn't even make it. They had another round. They brought Bobby Kelly's to the network, and you weren't even there at the network.
I was at the network.
Oh, you did
That
go
was-
there. I thought the
that
studio was
the
like
ne-
first step. They were
that
like,
was
they weeded
that
out
was
some
the
people
final
oh
step.
My God. Yeah.
It was the final step.
Yeah, but FX was like, I don't know how your experience was, but like, they were like, we want you to do the show. And I was like, all right, great, I'll do it. I never had to like go read for any. I never met anyone at FX until the premiere at the end of the first season. And then after we started getting picked up, they started doing these upfront things where their version of like, kind of like, hey, let's have the TV shows meet the advertisers in a kind of non-weird way. So they rented out this bowling alley on the west side.
On the west side, yeah.
Yeah, and so we would go there once a year. They'd fly everyone out. And,
I actually just took a car from my house.
Yeah.
I lived on 47th Street. It was on 42nd Street.
Dude, they flew us all out. They'd put us up at the hotel down, Trump down there, and then they would, we'd have party. We'd do the bowling party.
Yeah.
It's
a weird thing.
It was a weird thing, but it was kind of like, it was a cool way to kind of see the other shows. Like I got to hang out with a couple of the Sons of Anarchy guys because we just did those things 3 years for it. So like Theo Rossi and I became friends, and so just through those.
I'm so awkward.
Oh, me too, dude.
I remember I met the who are the twins? The black
Lucas
dude.
Brothers?
Lucas Brothers.
Yeah, they had a show, right?
And what's his name? The Afro dude, black dude, crazy, had his own show with
Donald Glover?
No,
because he has. I'm thinking of FX people. Yeah.
No. He wasn't on. He was there. He was the weird guy had an interstitial with no, not Reggie Watts. He had interstitial with
Kumail Bell.
This is the best. It's just,
dude. This is borderline racist now. We're getting to like just name.
Fucking February
Yeah, I know. I'm
1st
trying
is
to think.
coming
Yeah,
up.
that's true. Right. I'm trying.
Come on.
Who you think
with Hannibal Buress? Had a show with Hannibal Buress. He was the host.
Eric Andre?
Eric Andre.
Oh my God.
Was there? He's a black dude.
Yeah. Half, I think. Yeah.
Well, me too. I don't know if you can make that choice. I don't think we can do that anymore. Dude, we fucking. I remember he was there. I was so excited to meet all those guys.
Yeah.
And then Louis Anderson was there. So I'm hanging with Dennis Leary. Louis Anderson goes in and starts laying into Leary, just roasting him. Ah, look at Dennis. So skinny. I was dying.
Yeah, dude.
Because nobody does that to Dennis.
Yeah.
And he was just taking it because it's fucking Louis. Yeah, and then and all these industry people, all these, you're sitting there bowling with these people, and you don't know who the fuck they are.
Dude, I remember seeing Louis when Louis had a show. Like it was because his cast was just him.
Louis was there.
Louis was the only guy there. And I'm like, because they would make like a bowling team. It was like Louis and like 10 executives because Louis was the only guy from the show.
What a weird.
I know, crazy.
Weird business we're in.
I know.
That
bowling.
That we have to go. I mean, what
they gave us I still have the jerseys with the fucking league on the back. Remember they gave us like the shirts and stuff they wanted us to wear.
No, I did it at probably a few years in when I'm always the guy that I'm a swag killer.
Yeah. Oh, really? Why?
Oh, dude, anytime they'll have like a festival or some type of thing like that, and they come out with a great swag, and then 4 years in, they're like, yeah, we don't need to do that anymore. It's a waste of money. We don't have the money for that. That's
year?
when I come in. That's because of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because of me. I remember Leary's Boston Comics Come Home.
Mm-hmm.
They would give away like a $500 Apple card every year.
Yeah. What happened the year you did it?
I think we got a Sundries bag.
And a Quiznos $15 because
it was a nice.
Put them in.
I'll tell you, it was a nice Sundries bag, but it was too big. It was like this big,
dude.
And it's like, dude, no, I have a deodorant, and a razor, and a toothbrush.
No, I did a couple of those network shows where they were like the upfronts in New York. They would bring out like lobsters and stuff. Like that.
That's doing that.
There's so much money they just kept throwing away. I was like, oh my God, that's when they had tons of money.
FX, man, but FX, you got to think back then, right? FX.
They were smart. They still are.
I think I ended FX.
What?
I mean, I ended it.
What, the party or the whole network?
I mean, they got good shows, but they're not. Dude, they had fucking The Shield, Rescue Me, Sons of Anarchy, The League, Always Sunny. What was Louis?
Yeah, Louis was great.
I mean, dude, think about that network. How powerful.
I mean, yeah, it was like there was no Netflix then.
Nobody was. It took over HBO.
It really did. Like for a while, they never got nominated for anything. They tried hard.
No, dude, Louis won 5 fucking Emmys
until he came over, and there was
he
was like the critical darling. So
critical darling. I mean, Rescue Me should have won Emmys
all the time.
Shield.
The Shield was like before The Sopranos.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fucking. I mean, it's still a great network.
Yeah,
but I remember they brought us to those upfronts in L.A. at that hotel in Pasadena.
Oh, the Langham, yeah, the Langham Hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
You go in, it's all the press.
Yeah.
And the sad part is
they're terrible.
Is that John Corbett walked by, and I got out of my car, and you were walking through, and you heard this. Ready? And the guy went, big fan.
Bro, I did the red carpet one time with Timothy Olyphant. You've never.
Oh, I love him.
Felt so ugly. I look like a gargoyle next to Timothy Olyphant, dude. He's so.
You look like
his
weird brother,
dude. I mean, yeah, and I'm not even like terrible looking, but like next to him, you look disgusting. Like
he's such a good looking dude,
such a fucking good looking guy.
They're bringing it back.
Are they really?
Justified's coming back,
dude. I love Justified.
He's the shit.
Yeah,
dude. I remember Dane had me in his movie. Not to bring him up again. Apologize, but the first, whatever the movie was, I was in it for a quick hot second, right? And I went to the red carpet, and I was like, we're waiting back. I don't want to go yet. We're gonna let everybody go, and then we go, and we'll just be us on the red carpet. We'll take over, right? Mm-hmm. And I had a kid. I was like, you tell them who we are. You tell them, tour guys. You be our PR.
Yeah,
guy.
go for it.
And it was Jay Davis.
Mm-hmm.
He's going, cool. Jay's great for that shit.
Right.
So we get on the red carpet. Everybody's already in. They're like, this is Robert Kelly, Dane's friend. He's in the movie. He's fucking tourgasm. And they're, and they start going over here. All of a sudden, some lady goes, you need to go. What? Oh, fucking Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy had the same idea. He waited until everybody was in.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, it sounded like fireworks. They shuffled us off that fucking red carpet like we were homeless people.
Dude, we had the one year I did that ABC show. It was at some fucking hotel in New York City, and they had like booths. We were all like pharmaceutical reps. Each show had a booth,
right.
And the advertisers walk around, right? But our booth was right next to Grey's Anatomy, which was like in its 4th or 5th season. So the line to meet those people, I mean, we could have sat there with our dicks out, our tits out, fingering ourselves. Nobody knew, no one cared, nothing. No one even gave a shit that we were there.
That was when we did the Sex and Drugs second year. We did the Comic-Con, and I'm walking, and we had a couple people, whatever.
Yeah.
But we're walking through the thing, and I see this line, and I followed it for 3.5 blocks.
What was it to?
Impractical Jokers. They had to rent a storefront. They had to rent a fucking storefront to put their shit in because there was so many people to see those fucking guys.
I know.
Dude, I think 6 people said, hey, love the show.
Yeah.
Weird thing, man. I mean, you were on FX for how many years?
7.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Syndication?
Not really. I mean, it's on streaming, so they never really air it again on the actual network.
It's so weird that we were there
Hulu,
too.
I think.
They went from the ratings changed. So it went to 3 million viewers to +7, +9.
I don't know what any of that stuff meant.
Maybe somebody recorded it and watched it 3 days, 7 days.
+7. That's what it was.
Yeah,
it was
some shit.
Yeah, it's like whoever we give it from the original air date +7 days, and whoever watches it on their DVRs, that counts towards the.
Now how many
viewership.
episodes did you shoot? 13 a year.
We did 13. Yeah.
So 13, and you did 7 years.
Yeah.
So you got a bump every year.
Yeah.
So by the end, you were fucking nice.
We did nice.
You did nice.
We did nice the last 13. Yeah. Because we only signed to do 7 or 6 years. So we did the whole Friends negotiation where we all just did it together.
No way.
Yeah, and we just said one for all for one.
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
You
It didn't work for
motherfucker.
friends, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
So they paid you what you wanted.
Yeah, for the 7th and final season. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when they went to the second season. People don't know this, but you legally or in your contract, every year they have to bump you up.
Yeah.
A certain amount of like 5% or something like that.
That's the minimum, but like if you're going from like year 5 to 6, it's pretty big because at that point, it's kind of successful, so they can afford it.
Because it's life changing.
Yeah,
it's life changing.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you're going from $500 an episode,
$500. I'm working at the Comedy Store at night.
Doing what?
Selling tickets.
No
seeing
shit.
people. That's where I worked. Doing punks during the day. People are coming at night. They're like, "Aren't you the guy from fucking Punked?"
Oh.
And I'm in the cover booth, dude, selling tickets. People can't. They were like, "You're supposed to be famous. You're a famous person. I see you on television."
They don't get
and I'm like, I made less than fucking homeless people begging in the right corner in Beverly Hills today. Like $500 after taxes.
Yeah.
My agents and managers, just out of 500, you're gonna take money? 500. Where's the bottom? If I go on Social Security, you're gonna take fucking 10%.
Oh, they'll take their fucking.
It doesn't
10%.
matter, dude.
Dude, what did you do? What'd you do? We told you where your gig was this weekend. What? I am so glad to have this week's sponsor, BetterHelp. I always say that. You know I love this company. You know how much I'm into it. I am into bettering your mental health. I've been doing it since I was a teenager. Okay? You gotta ask yourself, what's interfering with your happiness? Is there something preventing you from achieving your goals? Myself, I had anger issues, fear issues, anxiety issues. Being in the show business, a lot of stuff. People think it's fantastic, it's fun. It's not. It's a lot of internal turmoil that I had to deal with. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with a licensed professional therapist, your own. It's not a crisis line. It's not a self-help line. It's a professional counselor, okay? And it's done securely online. Great. Send a message to your counselor anytime you want. You'll get a timely and thoughtful response. Plus, you can schedule weekly videos or phone sessions, all without having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room, find parking, get a ticket. By the time I get to my therapist in New York, I would get there. I would be so pissed off by the traffic and the parking, and then the lunatics I had to pass in the street to get up to a 3rd-story walk-up. I mean, I needed therapy to go to therapy, not with BetterHelp. BetterHelp is committing to facilitating great therapeutic matches so that they make it easy and free to change counselors if you needed to. Okay, that's actually great. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling. And guess what? Bam! I don't have the money. Financial aid is available. The service is available for clients worldwide. Anywhere you're hearing my voice, you can use BetterHelp. Find the particular expertise that you need online. Don't limit yourself to counseling located near you. Okay, this is you get to pick your counselor. You get to choose your times. Licensed professional counselors who specialize what? Depression, stress, trauma, anger. Does that ring a bell? Anything you share is confidential, convenient, professional, affordable, not a crisis line. Not. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor here at betterhelp.com/dude. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude. This winter, upgrade your daily routine with Bespoke Post and their new seasonal line of a must-have box of awesome collections. The Box of Awesome collection is awesome. They named this product right. Bespoke partnered with small businesses and emerging brands to bring you the most unique goods every month. No matter what you're into, Box of Awesome has you covered. From winter cocktails to cozy threads and camping gear essentials, Box of Awesome has collections for every part of your life. I got a blanket off of it. There was a blanket, this awesome quilted blanket for camping. I got this awesome knife, and I got this. It's a utility shovel. It's such a great company. I went through the list of things to get, and I couldn't pick. I had to I had to kind of get it down to like 5. And then I was like, all right, I'll go. The box shows up, you open it up, and I got 3 boxes. You open it up, and I'm telling you, you just, it's like Christmas for men and women. My wife actually took the blanket. She gave it to my son when we were flying. We took it on the plane. There's all kinds of stuff in there you're going to love. Each box costs only $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. Plus, each box of awesome, you're supporting small businesses. 90% of everything that comes in your box of awesome is from a small business and up-and-coming brand. So what are you doing? You're helping small companies. You're helping people who are trying to get companies off the ground. And in this time, with all the stuff that's going on, we need to do that. You need to help these people out, but you're also getting awesome stuff that you'll use in the meantime, okay? They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. So here's the deal. You get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code YKWD at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code YKWD for 20% off your first box.
Bro, I was so happy when I got past at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I got my first check for $15, a paid spot, and I was so happy I got to keep all of it. I go, they're not going to take the my manager and agents aren't going to take 10% of this too. I get to keep the whole $15 fucking dollars.
Fucking.
That's how they beat you down so badly.
Yeah,
that you
dude.
think the eating at the dealers at the Riv is a fucking is a treat. You're like, at least I'm on the road.
At least you're away from those fucking sharks.
Oh God.
So, but then you go from
Yeah.
that. You book this gig on site, and there's nothing better than booking something like that. The process of getting a show is so taxing, and so it's like when you get to play the Mega Millions, and then they go, we didn't get a winner, and you get to play again.
Yeah.
And you get to play again.
And the first 3 numbers come up the same that you have, and you're like, the 4th number's different. You're like, fuck.
Your analogy's way better than mine. My analogy sucked.
No, I think your analogy was
Thanks
fine.
for punching up my analogy.
But can I ask you a question, though? I mean, would you do it again? I mean, I don't think I would. Like, I couldn't audition the way I used to audition for shit. I couldn't. I don't think I have it in me, like the skin anymore, to be like, to either not snap it back at someone and be like, you know what, I
don't know.
You're gonna have a great video of me being like, go fuck yourself. I'm done with everybody in this business.
Yeah.
I'll run a sandwich shop and be just as fucking happy.
What are you, Joe DeRosa?
I mean, literally, I envy Joe. Like Joe, I look at him now and I go,
shut the fuck up.
I'm being serious. I look at him now, I go, the guy's got everything. I'm serious. He's got a delicious sandwich shop that people enjoy, to make people happy.
Okay.
He's funny enough to be around everyone and do whatever he wants to do comedically.
Yeah.
And that's the end of his responsibilities. Besides,
Dude, do you know how low you set the bar? Dude, you went from Joe Rogan to Joe DeRosa.
I know, but like to be Joe, the amount of shit.
No
that I have
offense,
to
Joe, but listen.
but the things I would have to do to be Joe Rogan, I couldn't. The list alone, I'm already tired. DeRosa, I'm like 2 alleys away from DeRosa. I can get there in 2 seconds, no problem. And that feels attainable.
Yeah, you get a small business loan.
So now in my mind, I have to make that like a beautiful place to go.
You get a small business loan.
That's what
and
I
you
thought.
do a podcast with a more famous comedian.
That's right. That's all anyone wants nowadays.
I'm in,
bro.
I'm in.
I would be more than happy.
Let's fucking do it. Let's open up a fucking sandwich shop.
How great would that be to get a couple $1,000s in a month just from making sandwiches for people, and you get to decide the different sandwiches every month?
Here's the problem.
We're not going to make that money.
No, he called me up one morning.
He's crying,
and he's like, "Dude, I gotta go put a roast in the oven."
Yeah,
it was 9:30 on a Saturday. He's like, "I gotta go put a roast in the oven." Fuck you, Mr. Rannazzisi.
I know.
I'm done.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, but you have to you have to fight. You have to fight that shit.
Why?
Joe, why?
So I'm supposed to still fight to be a winner is what you're telling me.
No, you won.
I won already.
You already won.
Yeah.
You won. The thing that we keep forgetting is that we already won.
That's why I don't want to keep fighting.
but you don't have to fight. Who are you fighting?
I feel like everything now is a competition to how's your YouTube channel and this, and you got to get that, and you're taking the right creatine shot because your brain. It's like I don't know. Like I can't wrap my head around all this. I just want it to be funny.
You won,
and then that's it. Tap
you
out.
won.
Yeah.
We already won, dude. You won. Listen. Let me tell you something. I've heard.
This DeRosa thing is throwing you off, huh?
No.
You're like, look, we got to have an intervention.
Dude, no.
If DeRosa is his hero, this is a fucking serious problem. I'm glad you came on tonight, Steve.
Dude, DeRosa.
I did win.
Listen, you won. I've won. We won. Look you have a house.
Yes.
You got a wife.
Yes.
You got a kid.
Couple.
You got a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Listen. Do you have the things in your life that you wanted?
Yes.
But is it the exact house you wanted?
No.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Whatever. Right.
Close enough.
It's not the thing you saw. Oh, I'm gonna have that house all glass.
Yeah.
Overlooking Los Angeles.
Yeah.
With an infinity. No, you didn't get that, but you got a nice house.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It keeps everybody warm.
Everyone's
no rain gets in.
Nothing.
You won.
Yeah.
I won. 2 years ago I was sitting there and I was during COVID, lost everything. All of it gone in a night. Everything was so like bing, bing. Everything was kicking it. And then it was all gone. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do. And then we were talking, I had no money and I had to do Patreon. I had to learn to turn a fucking shed into a studio. I had all this shit. And I was doing shows 7 days a week, podcasting, trying to make enough money just to keep the lights on, right?
Yeah.
And then in the middle of that, I was talking to my wife, and we had this loan that we took out on the house to do something else, and we had a chunk of money. I go, we should buy a tiny house. She was like, I always want to do it. Let's do it. Why are we waiting? Let's fucking get it, and fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If you do it, you'll get there, right?
Yep.
I was like, what are we going to wait for? For me to become who? Who am I supposed?
Yeah.
What's the level of fame am I supposed to become? The universe. I have the money.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't have 10 million in the bank. I don't even have a $500,000 in the bank to be able to just do this outright, to go and do it. But the universe gave me the money. It's right there. It's a loan. It's a little different, but it's right there.
Yeah.
Fucking do it. What am I waiting for? To become Joe Rogan? To become Billy Burr? To become fucking Joe DeRosa?
Dude.
It's like I won.
Yeah.
I'm winning. It's over. The game is over. I won because I do what I love to fucking do as a job.
Yeah.
That is the game for me, is to better yourself as much as you can during your life.
Yeah.
You shouldn't accept unacceptable shit in your life. You should try. Look, do I have abs? No. Am I still a fucking food addict? Yes. Am I a recovering alcoholic?
What?
Fuck yes. I'm all this shit, right? Do I still abuse myself when good things happen? Yes. When I get depressed, do I want to fucking hurt myself? Yes. Do I want to eat and shovel food? All this shit stuff. But I constantly try to change and become better, right? And then, but everything else, I won.
Yeah.
I could live in a smaller house
and still be winning.
And still be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at my kid. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, dude, you want this? Like, there was this gold chain. She said, Dad, it was like a Miami thing. It was $1,000. And he was putting on, he's like, dude, I want that. I want this gold chain. And I was like, okay. And then I saw a little tiny thin one over there. I go, dude, look at this one. It sparkled a little more. I go, look how much it sparkles. I want that one. He doesn't give a fuck about anything except me.
Yeah.
I give a fuck about all the other shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
I have that. I'm very lucky in that department. I really am.
And it's just tough too because we've tasted it.
Yeah.
We've tasted it. You've tasted it.
Yeah, but I don't really I don't miss it. It's not like a thing where I'm like, oh God, I miss fucking going to like parties and shit with people that weren't really my friends or, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff, all that stuff that goes along with it is all, I didn't really enjoy any of that. I never was like, oh, I got to get a publicist so I can get into this party or that party. None of that shit ever interested me.
Yeah, I never got into that too. And some,
to probably my own detriment. Like that's how you become bigger. You network and shit. Like I'm terrible at all that.
I'm terrible at networking.
It's the first time I've done your podcast.
I've
known each other for 15 years.
I know.
Because it's like, just I'm terrible at like asking or talking or network and that kind of shit. If I see you, it's like I feel like I'm bothering you by being like, "Hey,
dude,
I'd love to come on the pod." It's like,
I feel the same way. Dude.
So what? Yeah.
I was a week and a half with Don Gavin, one of the greatest Boston comics to ever live. And I was afraid to ask him to do I literally have microphones that are this big. I could literally just stick on him and it goes into my phone. And I could have had an amazing podcast with the legend in Aruba.
Yep.
That would have been epic for and I was there was something inside of me that was like, oh, don't do it. And then
it might have been the right move, dude. You might have bothered him. You might have been like put him off. You might whatever.
I should have.
I'm not saying you did or would have, but it could have.
I'll tell you. I'll give you a better example. Ready? And you won't be able to defend this one the way you just did.
All right.
The way you just made.
I'm trying to.
It was a good defense.
Okay.
I liked it. It was good.
Trying to make it feel good.
It was good. A week before Patrice died, he was supposed to do my podcast.
And what did
he wound up doing Jay Moore's. And I called him up. I go, "What the fuck, dude?" He goes, "Yo, stupid. You were supposed to call me, and you never did. I'll do your podcast." And you never did.
I know.
And I was like, "What the fuck you do?" He called me.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
I
You
know.
said you were going to call me. You didn't call. And I was like, "I want you to do it." And he's like, "All right, stupid." And then he died.
I dreamed of getting to the point where you are big enough that you have a booker. That way I don't have to ask. That way somebody else just does it for me. You know?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I got real serious too. I started preaching to you.
No, it's good though. I needed it for a minute because look, let me tell you, now that I've thought about it, DeRosa is not where I want to end up. It's like the more distance I have from the thought, I'm saying to myself, he's probably going to be psyched if he hears this. And that's not like what you want. You're the person you're looking up to be like, oh shit, he likes me. Like, that person it shouldn't affect him at all. But I love Joe, and I would be happy if I was Joe.
All right, here comes the nice guy. No, I hear you. I love Joe too, but fuck that. Yeah, I don't want to fucking do that. I know what I want to do. I wouldn't mind doing acting. I love acting, dude. And I even like the auditioning part sucks.
Yeah.
But the challenge of it, I kind of like. I love failing. I failed so much at auditioning. Dude, I actually failed. One time I remember they were making fun of me, and they didn't know I used the bathroom, and I was walking by, and I was like, "Hey, guys, I'm still here." They were like, "Sorry."
Oh, dude, I forgot like my sunglasses in the fucking room one time. I can't come back, and you hear the one guy go, like,
oh, no.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, sorry, I got to come back. And
yeah, that part of it sucks.
Oh my
but
God.
I have to disagree with you on one thing.
What?
I love fame.
Really? Like being?
Look, let me tell you something, buddy. And anybody who says being look, I don't want to be famous.
Okay.
I want to be funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I chose funny.
Yep.
Which is been bad for me.
Yeah.
I chose funny people. I've chose funny, and I should have went another angle.
Mm-hmm.
I should have stayed in shape and got a people and got a catchphrase. I would be huge right now.
Yep.
If I had done what I think the industry wanted me to do at the time, I could have made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I decided to go to New York and try to be as funny as I can and dig deep. Fucking loser I am. And but when we were on FX and they would fly you first class.
Yeah, there's nothing.
And they would bring you in the hotel, and then you go on set, and the people would be like, "Mr. Kelly," and you would just get all the stuff, and people would give you things.
It's such a great life.
Dude, it is I wish everybody could be famous
for a little bit.
Like 2 months.
But that part of it, yeah.
That part of just I'm such a piece of shit, dude. I've been trying to be accepted my whole life.
This is what
I do.
Yeah,
this is why I do comedy.
Yep. And
the instant gratification.
And now
of
you
30
have
seconds.
to accept me. Because my name's number 3 on the call.
Oh, you're number 3?
Whatever.
I
don't know.
6.
I think we went in alcoholical order.
Oh, I would love to be. I saw number 1.
Fuck.
Oh, imagine being number one.
Number one on the call sheet, dude.
I was number one once, and it never made it.
I mean, but it's also like if you know nothing beyond that. I mean, how are you ever a normal person?
Oh, those people are fucking. Aquaman's
Ever.
a lunatic.
Oh my god.
Aquaman's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp is just fucking. I feel bad for them because
Yeah.
they don't understand.
Eddie Murphy wears a new pair of underwear every day.
That's so awesome,
dude. He
Does he
literally
really?
in his trailer is a new underwear. Like he has throwaway clothes. Like his underwear, those are throwaways. He throws them.
I would do that.
Takes off his underwear and throws
I would
them
do
in the
that.
socks.
I should do that.
Yeah.
Because of my farts and the way my balls smell.
dude.
That
12
should
hours
be,
in that.
That should be.
That's enough.
I should be doing that. My fucking dick stinks. If I was cheating on my wife, I would have to say, give me a second. I gotta go take a shower and wash. I want to wash my penis for you because it smells like a pond. I just hot,
murky.
But dude, I mean, really, man.
Dude,
the
that's
famous.
and so
that type of shit. When people treat you. I mean, look, I've been looking for that all the time. My whole life, I've been looking for people to accept me and treat me good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been treated like shit a lot. And then to go on a show and all of a sudden, hi, Mr. Kelly, how are you? How's it going? Hey, yeah, sure. Do you, yes. Oh, look, we got this for you and this is you. And would you like to, I mean, dude, all that shit was so
you have a
awesome
portion of your fan base that you like, I don't know how to say this, don't really appreciate that much.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Like, I think there's like, I think most famous people or have a certain sect of their fan base that they're like they'd rather not be around. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's mostly for me. It's like the real football bros who will like set my lineup for me. Like I imagine for Rogan, it's like the UFC dudes who are just like fucking all crazy and they want like there's a certain action of it, and that's what I use Cameo for. It's like when you want like me to set your lineup, there's no problem, dude. Just right over there. That's where you go.
Right.
It's
$50.
Yeah, and I'll do
Are you
no
50
problem.
or 100?
125.
What?
Yeah, bro.
That's when you know you're more famous than me. You still have
It's just
my fame dwindled down to 50, and they keep emailing me going, "Do you want to cut it in half?"
Dude, I was pissed when OJ came on Cameo or Twitter because I was like, he's going to cut into my money. They were talking about putting him on Cameo because fantasy football money. It's like it's Rappaport, and I'm up there.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, because it's like people want me to set their lineups or talk trash because of the
because I want to talk about this fantasy football thing. The other thing about fame too is that I hate famous people tend to treat other people like shit. But them, you know what I mean? Which is fucking that bothers me. I hate those,
dude. That's ladder climbing, and we can't talk.
Stir the fucking honey next time, okay? I just got all honey. It was tea with no honey, and now it's all fucking honey. I don't drink. If I wanted just honey, I'd say get honey. What were you saying?
I'm sorry, Bobby. You got to go through that.
It's all right, man.
All honey, dude. And you wanted tea and honey. It's like nobody fucking listens.
Nobody listens. And push the button on the show.
We started already.
I don't know how long we're doing. Anyways, I don't like people who treat people like beneath
like
them
they're
like
not normal regular people.
Fame is fucking fame, but
yeah,
fucking cocksucker.
I think I'll never have it again.
Dude, you gave up. Rannazzisi.
It's over, dude.
Don't stop the universe. Stop it. Say it in the universe. The walls of lack and delay now crumble away. I now fulfill my destiny.
Bobby.
Say it.
Bobby, listen to me.
The walls of lack and delay now crumble away. I now fulfill.
Unless Mark Duplass or Nick Kroll make a show where they want to put me on it, my career on the film and television side is over.
My destiny. You want to stand up.
The writing is on the wall, Bobby.
Dude, the writing is... You're painting it. You're doing it.
Look, dude, I'm a realist.
Dude.
Me, DeRosa...
Oh my God!
Come on,
brother, listen to me.
I'm gonna be fine.
Listen,
I had my moment, and that.
Oh my God, Rannazzisi, your moment. Oh my God, you don't have friends.
No, I got plenty of friends,
dude. You can't. Here. Okay. You ready?
Here we go.
It may not be. It was my. Did you listen?
No,
to
I understood.
Did you hear my tiny house theory?
And I understood. Yes, I know.
I didn't have the money to do it.
Yeah,
but I had the money to do
Yes.
it. I didn't have the money the way I wanted it.
Yep.
Being famous and rich. I had the money from taking a mortgage out on my house, whatever the equity loan out.
Yep.
And I had the money.
And
I wanted to make millions on fucking blah 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 and buy it outright.
Yep.
I couldn't. I had the money. I still owe money. I owe a ton of money to the fucking contractor. So I had to do it this way.
Yep.
But it was there.
Yes. And what I'm saying is I'm not saying it in a way of like it's over. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm saying like I no longer look for happiness in that part of me because I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I find happiness in other areas of my life now.
Okay, like what?
Like my family. I really like I truly enjoy hanging out with them and doing shit with them.
Right.
And you know how it is being on set like 12, 14 hours a day.
I love it. I love it.
I would love to do it again for like a guest star for like,
I would do it. I'm going to get it on the show. I want a cop show.
Yeah.
I want to be a cop. I want to be the lieutenant. I just want to be like, be on my desk. Hey, make sure you go pick him up. What?
Yeah.
I told you to knock it off. Put your badge in your gun and go. Suspended 3 days. Anyways, Murphy, get in here.
Look at that.
That was great.
And that's 2 days a week of work.
Huh?
2 days a week of work.
2 days a week, but I walk in with a quote.
Yep, you walk in with and you
bump that. Oh, dude,
the quote.
I mean, dude, I want to work again. I love fucking being on a set.
Me too. I
love having my trailer.
You know what it is though? I don't know how I grew up like blue collar. Like I watch people go to work.
Yes, me
so like
too.
nobody understands that I like what I do. Like my friends think it's fucking. They're like, what do you? You don't do anything. They think I have like an OnlyFans page. Like they don't know how like money work. Like how I make money at all. Like they understand telling jokes and stuff like that.
Right.
But like I miss going to that's what I want. Like I want to go to like a job and go.
Dude.
Know who the fucking I know the grips, I know the catering guys.
Yeah, the thing about
those are the people I become friends with more than anybody else. I miss that.
Yes, the grips. Yeah,
breaking their balls. Holy shit!
Yeah.
You see what fucking Phil's wearing today? God Almighty!
I'm the same way, dude. I was the mayor of the set.
Yes,
I had they called it what was it, Cafe Bobby or something. I had an espresso machine, and when people were having a hard time, they would come to me and I'd make them a cappuccino.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And they would come up, can I get a cappuccino? I just got yelled at for something. Yeah, it's a cappuccino.
I love the gossip. I love going to the makeup trailer and listening to them yap it up.
Dude,
there's really nothing. I mean, like,
there's nothing better than being on a show. And especially like when you're on a show that
you're proud of. Yes, that's the other
thing.
Proud
of.
Have you?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't think like you? I mean, it doesn't make a difference. It makes a difference to me to go like, at least I was proud of it, and I think people are genuinely like.
What
happy
show?
with it.
I don't. That's some LA shit you're saying. What? That's some actor shit you picked up, dude. I mean, what show would you not be proud of?
I mean,
what show? Tell me what show you wouldn't be proud of.
Dude, there's some bad shows out there.
Tell me what.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you, dude, I don't give a fuck. What show would you not be proud of?
Dude, I don't know if. I'm trying to think of one right now that I'm like, if I could.
There's not one, dude.
There is one.
There's a show. Tell me the show on TV you wouldn't be proud of.
Okay,
they're not going to listen to this.
There's that Tim Allen show. Did you ever watch it?
I'd be very proud.
I knew you were going to say that.
Conservative, good
bro.
man.
I watched a lot of the episodes. I mean, it's like I don't know how you can go around and be like.
I would be scared to be honest because I don't know how to do that type of sitcom shit. I know how to do one camera stuff. I know how to act.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know how to.
Yeah, me too. I like to do that. But like that whole bring it out in front of a live studio.
Yeah, that would scare. Like I'm doing a play.
Yes, in front of material that is not the. It's like
you have to learn how to do it.
Yeah,
it's like a play. I remember when I did 4 Dogs and a Bone in Boston at the BCA. Being a comic, I'm always trying to get the laugh. So even with people, I had to learn how to be. him funny. How I had to learn his funny.
Yes.
Without doing my funny. I tried to do my funny first. I had to get his laughs first and then add me to it.
Well, they probably saw that you were funny, and they go, "Well, he'll learn how to be this guy funny." He's
Oh,
already
no.
You can't teach anyone how to be funny.
Well,
I'm
they
sorry.
thought that, but I got yelled at in between, literally scenes. The director grabbed me by the lapel and went, "Stop stepping on fucking people's laughs."
Yeah.
Like during the play, shook me up. Should have never done that.
Yeah,
but he
that's not a
did
good
do
way
it.
to
Oh, it was
direct
fucking
someone.
terrible.
Fucking-
I was like, I wanted to hit him.
Yeah.
I was gonna punch him.
Yeah.
I was gonna fucking just punch him and walk out. But
No, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like it's nice
Name a
feeling when someone's
show.
like, "Hey, I'm a huge fan of the show."
name
They
a
know-
show that you wouldn't be on right now.
I'm looking at. Okay. Oh fuck.
You can't.
I'm thinking of this.
You can't.
This is Ghosts on CBS about fucking people that see ghosts and they're detectives, dude.
Yeah, I'll be on it. I'd love to be on that show and be like, the apparition showed up at 3:45, and on the camera, we caught this one thing. Check this out. Tell me what you see.
Bobby.
What? I'll fucking do it.
But your fan base that watches this and
Dude,
they're not watching that, so it's like you're not gaining any
Thank God.
fans.
No,
you're
I'll
just
keep-
gaining money.
I'll keep the same amount of fans, and then I'll gain those fans that will see me at Comic-Con signing ghost posters.
Dude, some
I
of that
love-
CBS shows, like my mom watches those shows.
Yeah, I love your mom. I'd love to have your mom come up to me and be like, big fan. You know, we do a show together. Your mom wants an autograph from me because she loves.
I know,
She
but-
loves me on Ghosts.
Jesus Christ, dude. I
Dude.
mean, I'm happy that it was something but again,
I know what
see
you're saying. Look, I loved that it was Leary and Apostle
Yeah.
and all those guys and John Corbett and all the people that were on it was great. Absolutely, I love that I was Louis. I mean, dude, it was the best acting I've ever done. Was
I
on
know,
Louis.
but what I'm saying is when you read that stuff, you get that material, and then you get some of this other stuff. You're like, I mean, it doesn't make you go, fuck, I don't want to do this.
Dude, I was going to be on a show called Adrenaline Run from the creator of A-Team and Hunter on a channel that had a hit show called 18 Wheels of Justice. I don't give a fuck. Do you understand
Bobby,
me?
let me tell you how I knew. When
I auditioned for 18 Wheels of Justice, and I was almost got it, and I was very psyched.
one of the last things not one of the last things, but one of the last things I remember going out reading for was they were doing fucking Magnum PI again. They were
I'll
doing the
fucking
reboot,
do
right?
it, yeah.
So they were like, "We'd like you to come in and read." CBS wants you to come in and read. I go, "For real?" I'm like, I'm a huge Magnum PI fan. I'd love to read from Magnum.
I love
and
Magnum
my dad
PI.
was like, "You're not reading for Magnum, you fucking loser."
Why?
They go, "You're reading for fucking Rick, the best friend, the side."
Yes.
I go, "Perfect."
Perfect.
I get my Hawaiian shirt on.
Yeah, you'd
go in
be
there,
great.
I yuck it up, dude. Kill it, right?
Yeah.
High-fiving. We're testing on Monday.
Yeah.
My manager calls me. No problem. Blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. They're going to talk about testing you on Monday. We'll start running. And then over the weekend, like one person just goes, one person goes, "Oh, are we really going to have the 9/11 guy, play a former Navy SEAL?" And then all of a sudden, just no one ever calls, no one, and you don't ever hear anything about it ever again.
This business sucks.
So I'm not saying but what I'm saying is like that's what I'm now going against. So it's like I understand that, but it's the reason why I have lost a lot of like faith in that a part of me.
Yes, I know, but here's the thing with that shit.
Even though that, to my point, was like I would have done that. Like that's like probably the line of like, yeah, I would have gone to Hawaii.
But that's the type of shit you're done with.
Even though it's not my,
But that's the shit.
Yes,
You're not down. You'll be on it. You'd love to be on a show.
Yes.
It's not but it's like I don't want to deal with that.
I don't want to walk all the way and with the horse and the carriage and set everything up just to be told like, yeah, this.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking do it. Get there and have some lady come up and say some shit about some bullshit that you've already dealt with. It's done and over.
Yes.
You said what you had to say. That's what sucks about. I feel like the thing that sucks about this fucking social media, the internet, is that nothing can go away anymore.
No, nothing goes away anymore.
And it bothers me. Like,
it
still
goes away, but it's always there.
But they're still,
and someone can always find it when they want to.
Yes, they're still bringing up Louis shit.
I'm sure.
It's like, are you guys fucking? Are you gonna be done with it? Like,
there is no.
Then bring up shit when I robbed people when I was 13.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Imagine if I had a still. Here's the problem: is that you're a success story.
Mm-hmm.
I was a criminal. I hurt people. I physically hurt people. I did bad shit to people. I got drunk, and me and my friends wreaked terror on fucking neighborhoods, and we robbed and stole and fucking hurt people, and that's what we did.
Yeah.
And I went to jail for it 3 times. But they forgave me.
Yeah.
I went and I fucking did my thing, and I said, I know what the fuck was, and here you go, and we moved the fuck on.
There's no sentences in the court of public opinion.
It's unfucking
Can't serve one.
I hate them.
Yeah, but going back, like I miss going to sets, and I hopefully will have the opportunity to do it again. It's just gonna take a special circumstance.
I'm gonna get you on a set.
I appreciate that, dude. Let's do a fucking cop show together.
You're gonna play my
You know?
Yeah, you're gonna play my my partner.
I mean, I've done stuff in the last couple of years.
Ari
like
will be I'm the partner that I got a year left and I'm out.
You know, Ari and I sold a show to FX.
To when?
This was like when it was on the league.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was called Recovered. It was pretty good. It was about 2 drug addicts who.
Oh, that's good. You guys are both still drug addicts. Oh, that's
during
good.
the day.
Would have been great. One of you dies on the off season.
We're trying to stay sober in half the show, and we're drunk and doing drugs in the other half of the show. But yeah, no, it was great. I loved FX, but like I said, I love going to sets. I like doing that. I enjoy going to work.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a purpose then.
Because you're fucking blue collar.
But you know, whatever. It's like, you know, that's not my choice anymore.
Well, it's not your choice, but it is. I think it is. It's like you sold a show once, you could sell another show.
Sure.
You know, you just got to find that thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Patrice used to say, people think that this is a roller coaster that you go up and you never come down. And it's not that case. You go way the fuck up and everybody goes down. Everybody goes. Jason Momoa is getting a divorce.
Yeah.
The happiest, hippiest, oh my God, little family in the world. The guy fucked the chick from Aquawoman who took Johnny Depp to court. We're all come the fuck down off of this shit. You know, it's like you can get back on the ride quicker sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it helps.
But you know, you get an easy pass.
Yeah. I haven't helped myself in the last couple of years, but, you know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like, you know, I could be doing more self-promotion and stuff like that. But
how old are your kids?
My kids are 12. Well, just turned 13 and 9. So,
yeah,
it's just like.
Dude, 9? 13 and 9? Dude, I'm fucking exhausted. People don't get this. This business is a young man's game.
Yeah.
And then you throw a kid in there. You threw a fucking.
I drove my kids to school this morning at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, dude. I fucking woke up. My kid woke me up at 7. Dad.
Yeah.
It's like, buddy, you don't understand. I woke up at 4 in the morning fearing my life and your life. I had to pray to God for a half hour and meditate so that the fear of fucking everything crumbling down and me getting canceled. And then I just went to bed at 6, and you're going, Dad, at 7, because you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I got to push that aside and go, what's up? All right, let's go have breakfast. Pick him up from school.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I know.
It's look, man, we're not, it's funny, too, because we're not, famous people bug me. Rich, famous people bug me because it's hard being a parent. You're not.
You're not doing it.
You're not fucking, when Zippy from Haiti is doing whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Juanita, whoever the fuck
I'm in the pickup line, standing outside the school, talking to the other parents, learning about who these fucking animals are that my kids are going to school with.
Go to the Upper West Side in the park and watch how many fucking Haitian nannies are walking around with
ridiculous
crystal white babies.
Oh, but everybody, claims that they all want to raise the next fucking perfect person.
Fuck. I got a night nurse. Suck my dick. Me and my wife were waking up in the middle of the night to heat up a bottle in this thing. So the baby, and then we found out it was allergic to all the foam. We had to get the right formula, then the gas.
At 3 a.m. when you make your best decisions.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, it's a weird business, man. Mm-hmm. But you never know. Dude,
I'm glad you like acting too. I mean, Ari shits all over me about it. He's like, what do you want to go back to that for? Because it's not something he was ever interested in. But to me.
And he's a good actor.
Yeah, he can do a good job. He's a good sketch actor.
Oh,
geez,
that was.
I mean, like we took acting class together. Right?
You just basically said he stinks.
I wouldn't like. cast him in a real dramatic role.
Oh, really?
You might lose him. I think you get him for like if you need like 15 seconds of rage and over the course of a whole movie, you're gonna see him losing at something. You're gonna see, there's gonna be a scene. You're gonna be like, what the fuck was this guy thinking in the middle of this? His accent will change or something. But yeah, he doesn't give a. It's not like he doesn't. Yeah. He works alone. He's like, where do you want to go? What do you want to be at? He doesn't want bosses. So he thinks when you act, you have bosses, and you do. You've got directors and producers and fucking networks, whatever. But you know, for the most part, everybody wants you to win.
What I love about Ari, though, the one thing is that he does what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So if you're going by that code, you can't tell me what to do.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because I do what I want to do.
Yeah. He would never work on a television sitcom where he didn't get to make the hours and stuff like that.
I would fucking do that in a second. I would love to be back on TV. That's why I love New York, because in New York, you know, there's a lot of shooting on the streets. And
I've never really shot in New York.
Oh, New York's the best. I did the Law and Orders, and I did the 2-2 with CBS. I mean, it's just great. I mean, you're on location, on the street. You shoot. You got to be quick because you only have the spot for a little bit.
Yep.
And then they have some studio shit out in Queens. So I loved it. I loved waking up. I would go to the set way early.
Me too.
I would go early and go in my dressing room, take a nap, get some food.
Yes.
Fucking smoke a bat and get ready. I wouldn't have to be on set till fucking 12. I'd be there at 6 a.m.
It really is a nice sort of. They take care of you. The comfort level that they make sure you're in a good spot. You're fed, this and that, everything you have, everything you need.
Did you have any controversy on the league?
What do you mean controversy?
Like on our show? Okay, like
you mean amongst ourselves?
I remember I had to learn how to play the drums, right?
Okay,
and they were having band rehearsals because John Corbett
could play the guitar.
Leary sang the songs, actually sang the songs. And I was learning drums. So I got a drum teacher. I got all the shit. And I had to go meet them in Brooklyn at rush hour for a rehearsal. And I showed up, and they rehearsed without me and were leaving. And I showed up, and I'm like, where you going? Like, yeah, it was John Corbett, who's, fucking Sex and the City. I love him. And Johnny Ailes, these two actors, they've been in a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, we're leaving. They kind of blew me off. And I'm from Boston. I love acting.
Yeah.
But I'm Bob Kelly first.
Yeah.
I got out of the car and fucking threw my drumsticks at him. I was like, you fucking cocksuckers. I just spent 2 hours in traffic trying to get to Brooklyn. I could have been home with my fucking son and wife. And I'm fucking busting my balls. And they were like, whoa.
Really? Yeah.
Like, hey, he was sorry, man. I'm like, yeah, you should be fucking sorry. I snapped on him again, too. He said something. They were talking during my scene. I could hear them in the back giggling. And I went in the back. I go, shut the fuck up. I go, I'm trying to do this fucking scene. I can't get the word right. I'm getting yelled at by Dennis. And you cocksuckers are whispering, giggling back here like some schoolgirls.
No, we never. No. We never had any of that stuff because we improvised the show, so we never knew what anyone else was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Which was fun, but also like we shot so quickly and so much that really like we were just like we never had time to get on each other's fucking nerves.
Really, never any fights.
No, never.
That's good.
No, I mean,
who was the lead? Who was the guy who created it?
There's a married couple, Jackie Schaefer and Jeff Schaefer. Jeff Schaefer was one of the. He graduated Harvard, got a job writing with his partner Dave Mandel on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And then I think when Larry left the show, they sort of kind of took a more leadership role in the writing room.
Right.
And as soon as they left there, they went over to Curb and started Curb with Larry.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how, and then after like year 7 or 8, him and his wife came up with this idea. They sold that show.
Yeah.
Bingo. And, that's how it kind of worked for us. But yeah, we never really had, I think it's because the 6 of us came in at the same level. Like we were all sort of like we knew we all got paid the same amount of money. Did
that change or it just stayed that way for
never stayed the same the entire time. So we knew there was never any like I wonder what he's making, I wonder what they're doing or whatever. It was like we all very upfront with each other.
Yeah.
And so I mean the only like I worked probably most hours on the show because I was in like pretty much every scene.
Yeah.
And so there's I would build up resentment. I like Nick would have like 4 days off in a row. And I'm like,
why?
Just because his character wasn't in those scenes. We were shooting other shit.
I watched the show, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not watch every season.
Oh, of course.
I watched it. I didn't do the same thing, but I don't do that. Like, dude, I watched The Wire 6 years after it was on.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched Breaking Bad during COVID.
Really?
I never saw an episode.
How fucking
Billy, DeRosa, all these
Yeah.
people were in it. I never watched it. I think I want to start watching Always Sunny and The League.
Well, I mean, Always Sunny's. It's 15 years and they're still fucking very, very, very funny. I remember they were when we got there. They were like kind of like year 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And some of our premieres, season 1 and 2, we would do them together.
Yeah.
Ours would be funnier. Our episode would be funnier than them, getting much bigger laughs.
Yeah.
And you could see they were like, oh shit, and then they just fucking turned it on. Like they were like, we'll show you, and they just got better and better and better and better
Right.
every year.
I remember,
There's a lot of fucking Always Sunnies.
dude. I was at their upfronts at that hotel, and they
Mhm.
were walking down with Danny.
Yeah.
And I'm like second year on the show. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they were just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew about sex, drugs.
Yeah, when we got there, they were like psyched that there was another half hour that they can pair it up with, but they
Right.
weren't like overly friendly because then they told us they were like most shows don't hang around, so it's like
Yeah.
you're gone after a year.
Oh boy, I wish they told me that because, dude, dude, that's great though. You got 7 years.
Yeah,
man.
7 years.
7 fucking years.
Yeah.
What a dream.
Dream.
7 years. Now
I'd do it again, dude. If it was another good, funny show or what,
you'd do it again if it was
any
a
show?
mediocre show. We've already established this. We're gonna write a mediocre show.
Bobby's like, we're not writing anything great. We're gonna write something.
Our
mediocre.
show's gonna be. Ari's gonna be in it. He stinks,
dude. And talk about cancel. We're gonna have some issues trying to get through fucking networks.
It's sad that
between
I'm
me and
the-
Ari.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you'll be fine though, dude. Fuck all that shit. Who cares?
I really don't anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's a fucking rap, dude. Look at you getting fucking tweaky. All right, listen. I want to talk to you about something. This is fucking nuts. We're gonna go into an extra half hour for Patreon only.
Yeah.
We're gonna promote you a little bit right now. You got shows coming up?
I got yeah. I mean, was this coming out when?
It's coming out Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to Charlotte this weekend, but no. After that, Naples, Florida, Off the Hook Comedy Club.
Oh, Captain Brian.
Captain Brian. I haven't seen him in like 5 or 6 years, I think.
He just texted me, "Hey, you want to work the club?" And
Oh,
I was
really?
like, yeah. Call my agent. I don't fucking do
know.
that. I'm
Yeah.
not negotiating with you.
Yeah. Mark Grossman does that to me sometimes from Helium. What do you? Have you done the Naples Club? I only did it when it was on Marco Island.
I haven't done it in a long time. But
Okay.
I guess this room's way better.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I did this room. It's still a fish restaurant.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's way better. Marco Island was a tough room.
yeah.
This one's great. It's fine. Yeah, it's great. Good,
All right, good.
good time. I haven't done it in years. I do McCurdy's
Okay.
and Versani's. Have you done Versani's?
No.
Versani's is great.
Really? Is it a
Oh, dude.
weekend thing or is it a?
Yeah, it's a fucking club right
Wow.
down there.
Really?
Yeah, you got Side Splitters, which I've been with for fucking ever.
In Tampa?
Tampa.
Yeah,
and
I've
then you're
done
going
that.
down to Sarasota to McCurdy's, which
Okay, I've
is
done that one.
less McCurdy's. It's fucking amazing.
Mhm.
And then you go to Port Charlotte, which is Versani's,
Nice.
which is fucking awesome.
Awesome. I'll have to
Yeah.
do that fucking run
I
next
mean,
time.
all those clubs. I mean, you got 4 amazing clubs with off the hook.
I moved back to Long Island this year, and I was in LA for 20 years, and I'm not. The cold is like I was like, fuck, it's hitting me harder than it ever has before. I'm like, shit. So I got to find some excuses. I'm gonna book a lot of Florida shit.
Yeah, dude, it's
In January,
I'm
February.
depressed. I have
You
to
really?
keep. Yeah, dude, I have to keep. But here's the thing: is when I'm honest about it, when I'm like, "Oh, I'm depressed today because
Yeah.
it's freezing out." I haven't been on stage doing an hour in a month because I was on vacation in Aruba, and I feel worthless. I literally was in bed the other night going, "I forgot how to be funny. I forgot how to write a joke," and then I just was like, "Dude, you're depressed. It's cold." It's fucking. You haven't got laid by your chick in a while because you had a fucking kid in the room. You know what I mean?
Dude, you had
And-
one room for the hotel for
One room. You know, they went out one day and I jerked off real quick, but I felt like a pervert.
I got into an argument with my wife one time because I grabbed her into she was in the bathroom and I grabbed her. She goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "This is where we have to do it." I go, they're out there. She goes,
You
you
can't.
can't touch me like that. I go, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I'm spending fucking $300 a night for a room I can't fucking. This is crazy to me, Trey. This is nuts.
It's a fucked up time of life for us because we chose to have kids later.
Yeah.
We chose to work our asses off. Fuck comedy.
Yeah.
And show business was our fucking
kids are in high school, college now.
And they're enjoying their lives. They're fucking away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
No,
have to
that.
get-
Yep. I was in a hotel room with him. I was on the pull-out sofa, dude.
What?
Dude.
He wanted to sleep with his mom.
He slept in the bed. We all fell asleep in the bed, but I couldn't. He's my kid's gonna be big. Maximus is a big kid. He's rolling over, kicking me. I was on the bed. No, I couldn't get anything. Couldn't do anything. Now that he's home, I mean, he has to go away for the night. And when he goes away for the night, convenient, my wife gets tired and goes to bed. I mean, I would have to sexually assault my wife.
Yeah, well,
to get laid right now. I would have to hold her down and hold her mouth and go, shut the fuck up.
I know. I mean, I can say that I've never gone through with it, but you think about it sometimes. You're like, what? You're driving me nuts here. This is crazy.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I'm fucking nuts right now. I cranked one out today when he went to lacrosse, and I felt like it's just a piece of shit,
dude.
And then she texted me during it. I saw the text come up. I'm like, I had to clean up real quick.
Yeah, move that out of the way.
That was a fucking nightmare.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's terrible, dude. I love it, but I feel like we should be able to go get jerked off.
Absolutely, milked.
I feel like we should be able to go. Like, I'm gonna go to this place. It's safe. I'm gonna get jerked off. Maybe a pinky in the butt. That's it. She's gonna wash me on a table shower. She's gonna crank one out, and that's it. And
I honestly think my wife would be fine with it if I kind of laid it out to her like that.
Yeah, but here's the only part with me. If I feel like if I tell my wife that, and she goes, "Yeah, go ahead, do it," and then I'm gonna come home, and she's just gonna be fucking, fucking 3 inches of her tongue's gonna be in some chick's vagina, some middle-aged teacher. One of Max's math teachers. And I'm like, what? God. You get jerked off.
Yeah. I don't want any quid. This is just for me. Can I have something for me, please?
Ugh, fuck. And I read all my wife's books. It's all about attacking and cops and vampires and werewolves and just being choked and bitten and licked.
All my wife listens to is like murder podcasts and.
Oh, my wife, all her shit is romance novels.
But dude, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fuck me. I'm now at the point where I'm drooling at night. The snoring is not even a thing. The snoring is so bad it's taking a. I got the Zipa thing, so that holds the tongue down. But then when I roll over, I'm like a Labrador, dude. It's everywhere. I got rings on the pillow. She wakes up, I have to rip my pillowcases off and shove them under the bed. She goes, "What happened to your pillowcase?" I go, I cut my finger. I got blood on it. Meanwhile, it's just a fucking mess, dude. I got dandruff. It's like I am falling apart, and I'm like, I look at myself. I go, I could never fuck me. And I know why she never really wanted
Dude,
to.
my wife came into the shower, and I turned into the corner. I was embarrassed. I tried to fluff because she came into the shower. I came out of the shower there. My kid walked in. I was naked. He goes, "Dad, me and you have the same pee-pee."
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, "God damn it.
God
I got to grow and not a shower."
Fuck.
I was trying to get a hard on in front of my kid.
Dude.
Just to prove that I'm the man.
I'll show you who's fucking bigger than you.
I'll show you, you little cocksucker.
Dude.
Anyways, all right, so make sure you check out, what's the website?
What, for my SteveRannazzisi.com.
Yeah, Steve Rannazzisi, that's where
That's where all tickets are and everything like that. I'm going to Denver at the end of March, so
Comedy Works.
Chick, love that.
She fucking hates me.
Really?
I work there once a year. I love the club. And then she just and fucking Ari cocksucker Shafir.
What?
I said, find out why. And he never would get back to me. 3 years in a row, he never got back to me.
Really? I'll find out. I'm going there. We do back-to-back weekends. Him and I have done this for like 12 years. We used to go skiing in between.
I don't know. Something happened, and she fucking said, fuck
Colleen.
Bob Kelly. Yeah.
Really?
I like her, too, but something happened.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That sucks, because I love that place.
I love that place, too, but
yeah,
it is a weird thing, though. They have like 18 comics go up in front of you.
They do. Where?
Yeah, Comedy
downtown.
Works. Yeah, downtown.
I feel like it's 2 or 3. Is it? No,
I don't know, 4.
Yeah.
I'm used to. I was there one night. They had like 5 people go up.
They also like rotate. It's not the same people every night.
No, it's different people every
Yeah.
night. And one dude was like, "Dude, I came down from the mountains. I saw a bobcat today." It's like, you're a comic. Ugh. Now you're just throwing dudes.
Then they
up.
had that other room now, the bigger room. I've done that once or twice. But yeah, I love going to Denver.
Yeah. I just
love
made
that
it about
room.
me. You were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in Denver." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, but what about me?"
Yeah, but like,
Oh.
honestly, I need to plug
Whatever.
myself.
What a fucking dick move that was. I apologize.
No, it's fine, dude.
Such a Rich Voss move. She never uses me. Tell her I called her. I sent her an email. I guess this is a maybe.
This is a maybe.
So make sure you check him out. We're going to go to overtime at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. We're going to be talking about this fucking crazy shit I saw. I mean, we're done. They're fucking slowly. They're doing some fucking German shit. Nazi.
What are you talking?
Dude, I'm telling you, the movies you watch now, they're going back in and editing and making it the way they think it should be.
They're like taking out stuff and re-editing scenes.
Re-editing shit, cutting scenes, cutting racial, whatever they think is dude, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Make sure you go check out Steve when he's going to be at Off the Hook Comedy Club in Florida. I got a lot of fans out there from Florida, so make sure you go check that out. And also make sure you check out, go to my dates, robertkellylive.com. I'm at Poughkeepsie in a couple weeks. I'm all over the fucking place. I think Nikki would pull my shit up, but I guess not. Nikki, where am I going to be at?
I'll get it 1 second. Sorry,
Thanks.
we
That's
lost
good.
Wi-Fi.
That's good.
We lost the Wi-Fi.
I know it's not her fault, but you can make it their fault. Make
Yeah.
them panic. You know what I mean? I like
Yeah.
when she gets blotchy.
I'm always blotchy. I have rosacea.
You have what?
I have rosacea.
I gotta undo this belt buckle. It's literally in my stomach.
Oh my god, I see it, dude.
Did you see it?
They have a mark on you.
Fat fuck I am. We went to. I was doing so good, Steve. That's my problem. I was doing so good. 20 weeks without a carb or a sugar.
What?
I lost 36 pounds. And then I went to Aruba, and the drug addict, the scumbag in me, the alcoholic, the lonely child, that little fucking asshole that just wants to be on a show and be liked by a PA.
He got picky?
Dude, I fucking just ate. Dude, I was eating chocolate, Dutch chocolate by the fucking bar.
Fuck.
I mean, dude, I was stuffing my face. And my wife, she just let me. She was like, she didn't even say. I remember one night she was like, maybe you should start. I go, I'm on vacation. She's like, all right, whatever, fat fuck. I'm not fucking you, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, no, I've gained, like, I'm up to 200 pounds. I haven't been 200 pounds.
Dude, that's my goal weight. So can you please shut your fucking insanely fucking in shape face?
Dude, it's bad. From like the 20th to the 31st of December, I ate nothing but pasta.
Dude,
like breakfast noodles.
I
and
love it.
fucking-
Dude, this is what a fat fuck I am. I went
fucking
one
lunch
night.
linguine.
My wife got quarantined. My wife and kid.
Uh-huh.
We're leaving.
In Aruba?
They got quarantined in Aruba the last couple days, right? I'm with them at the quarantine place, right?
Yeah.
I just said, I asked the lady, can I just please? She goes, yeah, just come, whatever. So I go, I'm in. And I dropped some stuff off. And I left them and I went and got, I wanted this pizza place I found. I found a pizza place.
In Aruba?
In Aruba that made, dude, I know.
What?
I know. I found it.
Okay.
I found it.
All right, I'm sure you
And
did. I trust you.
The little pepperonis.
Okay, the little guys.
The little ones that
curl up.
That curl up. You
Yeah.
know.
They're like little cups.
Little cups
yeah,
of
cups of
fucking-
oil.
Oh!
You pick it up. You
The cups of oil.
yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
little
they're
fucking
like little canisters
little
of joy.
fatso sippers.
You ever take a
little
fucking piece of
chubby
crust up, You
shots?
could dip it into that little.
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, the chubby shots. Oh,
I can't believe you found the fucking curly pepperoni
found it.
place in Aruba.
I'm so excited. I go there as I'm waiting for the pizza. You know what was across? A dumpling place. I ordered 4 orders of dumplings: vegetable, pork, chicken, and then fried. And I stuffed my fat face. This is what this is what an addict I am.
I learned that from you though. Bang bangs. I learned how to do that
Oh,
from you
fucking
guys.
dude, that bang bang.
Dude, I've
But
done
by
that many
myself.
times. Many times.
It was bad, brother. So I got to get back on it. I got to get back. I'm back on it now. But like last night, I'm starving. And I went home and I had wheat thins and fucking chicken salad.
I know. I ate a good dinner tonight, so I'm like, I have to attempt not to get anything on the way home.
I gotta eat tonight, but I'm gonna eat fucking chicken. I'm gonna have just chicken.
Okay.
Whatever.
Stick around, it's not over yet. This episode of YKWD is continuing now, exclusively on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. See you there.
I can do what I
Shit,
want.
listen.
Babe on a plane. Babe, I'll be home in like 10 minutes, babe.
I can't read.
He's angry.
Can somebody read these names? Where are these names?
Scott.
Reggie
Reggie Peterson. Bowie Benson. Craig. Brian just screwed a German kid from the island tucking it back, and
Brett Amos.
that was long.
This is very wordy.
Oliver, Nick Guarducci.
Jennifer Bottoms.
Babe, I'll be right out.
Tim. Keep going. Amanda Barragan.
Andrew
Patterson. Max
Yep.
Duffenhofer.
Yeah.
Dudenhofer. I can say that because I'm wearing this sweater.
That sounds so Hitler.
You do look like a kid.
Max
snatcher.
Dudenhofer.
Seek one.
Michael Lufkin, throwaway.
Nick DeLuca.
Go.
Nick DeLuca.
Justin.
Michael Palermo, Justin Marler, Davey Morrison, Mathieu.
Fuck yeah.
Which is going to be the name of my new husband.
Jim Ostermuller.
Ostermule.
Mule.
Fagballs.
Fagball.
He like
I got that
Rosebud
one.
Heinz Carey, babe.
Victoria.
Fagballs.
Rosebud Fagballs.
Rosebud Fagballs.
Rosebud Winthrop. And
Maya
yours
Angelou. What?
Brian Benjamin Jones.
All right. Well, listen. Oh, your sweater is blinding. Really, it does. Makes me want ribbon candy. I want to thank all the Patreon people. Thank you so much for being a member. All the people that joined this last month. Thanks for being new members. Hope you like it. Hope you like this episode. And what else am I going to say? Oh, make sure you go to robertkellylive.com. I'm touring. I'm filming my special in March in Tampa. In Tampa. I think it's March or April. I'm filming it in Tampa. I'm very excited about it. So as soon as I find out where, hopefully the next week, I will put the tickets on sale and we'll sell it the fuck out. And I'm very excited about who's producing it and shooting it and directing it. It's going to be great. I'll make that announcement too soon. Anyways, it's going to be awesome. And go to comicwearables.com, 20% off. Use code word ladybugs for your YKWD gear. Go to laughbutton.com. We got all the new fucking podcasts. Talk cleverly. We got here's the scenario with the three. Exactly. What else do I have to say?
That's it. You're good.
Nikki, that's it. You guys, thanks for coming up.
Dude,
Steve,
thank you. This was
great
a blast.
having
I
you on,
appreciate it.
man. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.